farm on close to 200 acres, all around Loris. Quite a few farms that we lease. We bale hay. We've got cows. We've got a cow-calf operation as well as a stocker calf. We're in the process of doing some new fencing, adding some new pastures, implementing some new conservation practices on the farm. We really got a lot in the works. We have this past year and have a lot going on over the next year.
I am an accountant with a law firm at the beach, Thomas & Britton, PA. I'm also our church treasurer and a mom. I tend to be the runner. If he needs something, I go get it. I bring it to him. I help with the fencing. We did fencing just recently and we had both kids involved. They were there pulling things off of the fence and stringing wire, and I can basically help with any aspect of it.
I'm a crop insurance agent. I work with Farm Plus Insurance Services. We're based out of Danville, Virginia. I service farmers all across the Southeast, from Florida through the Carolinas and Eastern Virginia. I work with farmers of all shapes and sizes, from 10 to 20 acre hobby farmers to 30,000 acre large operations. I work with guys that grow your traditional row crops to orchards to livestock operations. I love being on the farm, working here on the farm with our cows, with our hay. But it's also a blessing to get to work with other farmers, to get to see the differences in farm operations. There's a whole lot more to farming than just what we have here in Horry County.
Chris is our county YF&R chair and secretary, and I am the women's chair for the Horry-Loris Farm Bureau. We're both on the state YF&R committee.
The Farm Bureau has encouraged me to stay more involved with our local politicians and legislators. I'm able to speak for my needs, but also the needs of other farmers here in the county, and also the ones I serve with my job. That's probably been one of the biggest benefits that I've seen to being a Farm Bureau member, and one of the things that I've tried to take an active role in is becoming more involved on the legislative front. Here locally, we do have a few things that we're kind of in the process of trying to get done. Alicia's trying to work with our daughter's elementary school to get ag in the classroom started here in the local schools, and we're also wanting to get more involved with our local FFA. Alisha and I are both almost to the point we're about to age out of the Young Farmer and Rancher program, and we're really hoping that our Farm Bureau involvement doesn't end over the next year.
We definitely like to be more involved as far as the ag leaders. We know that we're about to age out of the YF&R group, so we know that that's the next step, and we definitely like to stay involved that way. We also want to keep the kids as involved as possible. We feel that it's very important for them to know all aspects of what we do. We don't just let them, stay in the house or go stay with grandparents while we do fencing, or while we feed, or while we bale and cut hay. We keep them involved in all aspects of it. They need to know, because this is their future. This is what we hope that they'll continue one day whenever we decide to pass that torch on.
A big reason that we're doing it is for the kids. I want the kids to grow up like I grew up, on the farm, and grow up with the love for agriculture, the love for animals, the love for the dirt, that I grew up with.